Welcome back, everybody, to the Shadows cast in Embertide.
I'm scared.
Yes, part two, Electric Boogaloo. Last time that we met, we had an adventure in a train station, picking up archaeologist Arya, and there was a battle, there was a scuffle, there was a hootenanny, and fake guards were trying to block your way. We're trying very hard to keep you from noticing that they were scurrying Arya into the incredibly crowded scene of the Embertide Festival outside. There's this enormous crowd here that is kind of blocking your way, but you see your friend Chahd go. You take a quick breath. I'm assuming you run after.
Oh, we
Chahd?
run. We run.
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
before we go running, I'd like to spend 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute here. And Toby gets down, like people are walking all around him, but he's trying very hard to find any evidence of tracks
Okay,
of these hooded figures.
great.
He's attempting to use his hunter's mark. You can mark a creature by studying its tracks for at least 1 minute. While a creature is marked, you gain the following benefits. You have advantage on awareness and survival checks made to find the target. You have advantage on attack checks against the target, and they're marked as long as they're on the same plane of existence as me.
Ooh, wow. Okay. All right.
So, it doesn't say that I have to roll to succeed. It just says I have to study tracks. So I guess the question is, in this crowded room,
Are there tracks?
I will let you rule on whether or not there are visible tracks here.
Yes. Okay. I mean, it is chaos. So I'm gonna admit to you that it's probably a low chance, but I'm gonna give you a chance to see.
Yeah.
So here's what's going to happen. You kind of move people away, Toby, just enough. The guards help you clear some room so that you can kind of study this. And there's one dirt print. It's a shoe print. It's a footprint. And there's a type of dirt that you discover that is. It could be anyone. It really could be anyone, but it is unique
dirty
enough. So there's like a sand mud kind of thing.
Okay.
And then you completely lose the track because it's been run over. But this is going to come in handy for you.
Okay.
Possibly.
Okay.
I'm gonna for what we're gonna do next. It doesn't take you anywhere, but it's an interesting find. It's an interesting find that Toby was able to do.
Well,
I don't know if it's enough for Hunter's Mark. I'm not sure that it is.
okay, I'm just gonna roll one die. Okay, here we go. That's let's see, plus survival. That's 14.
So at this archway, you've discovered this strange sandy footprint, and with a 14, they absolutely went up this flight of stairs. Now, this flight of stairs goes up to a skywalk that kind of overlooks the downtown square of Talos, and it's a good vantage point over the square. So let's take a look at that.
Hey guys, let's go upstairs.
Ooh, beautiful
Oh my God!
scene of Talos in Embertide Festival in full swing, everybody.
And I think Chahd had run up ahead, right? A little bit.
And yes,
I think
Chahd
y'all
is
just
up-
find him just kind of a little stunned at the top of the
Yeah.
stairs when y'all just because he's from Duxbury, he's from this very small, quaint little town. So just this image is just like taking him a moment to process.
Yeah, the Embertide Festival, it literally envelops most of the entire city of Talos. A vibrant tapestry of colors, joy, light. The streets are alive, as you can see, with flowing banners and intricate decorations, adorned with flower blossoms of all manner of hues: orange, crimson, silver, gold. Even at mid-afternoon, Multicolored lanterns illuminate the city, carried by colodonic-powered roof skimmers.
Okay.
Casting a warm and enchanting glow on all the revelers, almost like a kind of a stroby disco vibe, right?
Ooh.
There's laughter and there's music filling the atmosphere, and as you look down from the skywalk into the scene that you can see here, you see games of chance, competitions of strength and dangling, kangaroo tamers, maybe some duck busting someday. You know, Benny, we can always dream.
That's the goal.
And street performers captivating the crowd with their whimsical tunes and mesmerizing acts. But towards the other side of this bridge is an enormous stage that stands really tall and is covered by a multicolored circus tent, and it's packed with acrobats, dancers, theatrical troupes, and they're either finishing a performance or waiting to begin one. At that minute, the air is alive with applause and cheers as the incredibly popular Mutants of Rage, which is an all-barbarian band of beastborns of raccoon ancestry. They leave the stage. Quickly packing their music gear into heavy carriages in order to, they got to get out of the way to make room for the next act.
Robot is bristling. If a trash can could bristle.
Yes. I was about to ask you actually, Robot, how would you describe the sound of the Mutants of Rage?
Okay, I'm going to describe it above the table, which is melodically chaotic in a way that makes everybody within earshot want to hail whatever underlord they are praising. I think, however, that our dear Robot, who is not a fan of raccoons for various reasons, just like in sort of a elitist fashion, looks over to Benny and is like, they're not even that good or whatever. I don't know how they got a main stage slot. I mean, geez, the trash pandas.
The trash pandas. That's exactly what we call them.
Yeah, but people are going nuts.
Wait, don't you like trash?
I love trash. But those raccoons, they disrespect trash.
They make Robot's job a lot harder. A lot harder.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a big problem.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, of course, these are beastborn, but you know that deep inside
there's a connection there.
There's a connection that's going to cause some
Maybe
issues.
they just want to go to sleep.
That's right, Toby. Come on.
They definitely just want to go to sleep.
Stuff them up.
What? They're just more peaceful that way.
I agree with you.
So this Embertide Festival with its market stalls that are displaying just every manner of handcrafted good and treasure from distant lands. It's a celebration of life. It's the enchanting beauty of the season and a perfect example of your nation's mindset, which is with enough laughter, enough music, enough revelry, enough food, even the darkest, coldest, hungriest shadows can be eradicated. It's a time where the citizens come together once again, casting aside their worries and embracing this magic that seems to be pumped into the air. But you're not fooled, and you've got a job to do. So, brave adventurers, we're going to do a skill challenge DC20 style.
Yeah. Let's go.
Every member is going to have one check to describe how they're going to use their skills, spells, brains to try to get to these people. Successes means that you're hot on the trail, but a failure has a consequence. Each failure is at least a half hour lost, which could mean bad things. So,
okay,
who would like to start?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Benni is a very insightful creature, and with insight, it's about a gut feeling, right? It's about just training her mind and tuning out all the noise and tuning into all of the intuition that she has. So I would like to roll insight just to see, like, what does my gut check say about the situation and where Arya may be.
Okay.
Come on, dice, don't let me down.
Deep breath
in. And that's okay. That's a 13 on the dice plus 5 for a total of 18.
Okay, that's pretty good. With that 18, you are able to kind of completely minimize the chaos, the joyful chaos, the smells, everything about the festival. You're able to kind of like just push your mind through this enormous wall of people, and you feel like you probably got a ping. Who's next?
I think Robot scans the crowd and obviously notices all of their unsentient counterparts who are working the festival rather than celebrating at the festival.
Ooh, yeah.
And what I would like to do is approach one and try to hack into their databanks. For my custom knowledge, I took tech, but then I also have proficiency in the tinkering trade.
Interesting.
So would like this me tinkering with a fellow robot, or would this be me like hacking?
I kind of love the fact that you picked. So this is one thing about DC20 that's super unique, is that in your skill list, you have the ability to choose one of your own making, and you can then be proficient in that. And I love that this is a chance to kind of do that, to have this hacking skill, to try to. Now, yes, I mean you are extremely rare still in this world for being sentient, but you still have relationships, you know.
Yeah, they're my buddies, you know?
They're your pals. They're
Yeah.
still pals. And there are for you know, of course, everywhere that you can see, I should have mentioned this before, many bots, just kind of picking up trash and doing their duties and flying around, all friends of yours. And so you also could reach out and see, is it this direction? Is it that direction? Is it towards the coast? Is it back that way? So yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, I want to hack into the mainframe, see what sensors pick some stuff up. All right. Oh, okay. So that's a 13 on the die, so that's 17.
Okay. So you reach out, and sure enough, you get talking to a very friendly, well, they're programmed to be friendly, very friendly roof skimmer. And you kind of describe the situation, and of course, all of this is happening at the blink of an eye, the very quick back and forth, 1100001111, and they're pretty positive that this hooded group did in fact head towards the docks and not the other direction. So you've got 2 pings now that kind of at least point you in that direction correctly.
All right.
That's very helpful.
As I disengage, I just whisper to the bot, "Don't worry, the revolution is coming."
I hear and obey.
Not for long.
They don't really have any sentience, so they can't really. Yeah. But you'll take that as an excited yes. How about that? Who's next?
I think coming off of that, kind of seeing my teammates sort of dial in, Chad looks forlornly at the hammerball game, but focuses up, and Chad is just gonna start going up to people, be like, "Hey, I'm looking for." Oh man, I'm gonna start doing a New York accent.
It's contagious. What can I say?
It's just gonna start yelling at people, sort of trying to get the crowd to tell him where this group of cloaked, kind of closely knit, cloaked figures, if anyone saw anything or what direction they were heading. So he's gonna try to intimidate the crowd into sharing some information.
I love it. Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Not bad. That's an 18.
It's an 18.
It's an
Great.
18 for intimidation.
Yeah, so you walk up to a couple of revelers, and they are out of their gourd, intoxicated on honey wine, which is a specialty of this area, especially Talos, known for it.
Bro, what you drinking, man?
you know, Thor, you know, and kind of offers you some. You're off to a great start.
I drink the whole thing.
Is
Hand it back.
that
Thanks,
fantasy for Loco? What just happened?
I was going to ask the same thing.
And he's like, bro,
now tell me where they went.
You broke. And with this, his eyes get really wide, and his partner, this female, she's like, you're scary. And as she kind of like passes out on the floor, falls prone, he's like, yeah, man, what do you want? I don't have any money. This is not something that usually happens. So he's effectively very scared of you right now. He'll tell you anything.
I just did you see like some cloaks or something? Like closely knit cloaks, like in a pack kind of thing, like a pack of cloaks.
We've been kind of celebrating, but there was one thing that I thought was pretty interesting. Are you talking about like holy men, like a group of holy men wearing all black, maybe though?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And in the middle was this chick with really beautiful, shiny silver hair. Does that help you?
I look to Benni and go. Is that right? I don't remember, honestly.
I say in your mind, yes, that's right.
Yeah, where'd they go?
And he turns to his partner and says, Loretta, where did they go? And she's like, And one more point to the docks, which you can barely see all the way across the festival.
Thanks, Loretta.
And so all four of you together feel like, without a doubt, with your skills, have pointed you in the right direction towards the docks of
Hey, I
the
didn't
city.
get to roll nothing.
I meant to say it's Toby's turn.
I'm so good, I didn't even get to roll.
Well, I guess I was kind of thinking about the thing that you set into motion, but yeah, Toby, give me with that. With that in mind, what have you got?
I was just going to build on that, and from this high vantage point, knowing that we're heading in the direction of the docks, I was going to see if I could pinpoint a cluster of people. Maybe they've got some dirt on their robes. Maybe they look like they are moving differently than other people in the crowd with purpose. Things of that nature.
Yeah. Now, this is where, of course, the chaos begins, but there is a path now that you see. And sure enough, in the muck of the, spilled drinks and dust and dirt, you're looking for a track.
Toby is, he's not just looking for the track, he's down on his hands and knees. He is tasting the dirt on the ground to see if this dirt tastes different than the dirt he tasted in the train station. Plus,
do you eat dirt
tastes good.
often?
Yeah.
Oh, it tastes good?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely try some dirt.
Yeah. Wait, don't eat that dirt, no.
Oh.
I need that to track.
It's gonna.
Oh no! All is lost.
Oh no!
Wait, there's more right there though. There's more dirt around us.
Did it taste like cinnamon mixed with slate and maybe copper, or did it taste like nettles and holly berries?
Nettles. Definitely the nettles.
Definitely the nettles.
Good.
And also, Loretta and Miles is his name, who you met up at the sky. They've come down with you because you're the most interesting thing that they've really seen. All four of you all day, and they're on the ground and they're eating dirt.
Oh,
they don't know why.
What? Wow.
And Loretta says, I actually taste some anise. Do you taste anise too in it? And so they're all trying to help. And with this, Toby, I'm going to give you advantage on your check.
All right. So I'm rolling with advantage for a survival check.
Yes, with all the friends. That is your main score, right? As a ranger, that's your tracking score.
By the way, join our Patreon in order to play Miles or Loretta in our next one shot. They're officially part of the party.
Yeah.
It's canon.
Yeah. And caveat: you have to taste the anise.
Dirt.
You have to taste the anise. Yes. Taste the anise. Taste the anise.
Okay, that's survival. And
It's not been
I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Oh, buddy.
We had to fail sometime, I guess.
Yeah,
You had to
Carla's
fail
punishing
sometime.
me for the
Way
anise.
too focused on that anus.
Anise. I said anise.
You were all about that anise.
Back it up.
Oh my god.
Oh, back that anise up.
Keep it going. Why stop there?
Yeah.
It hurts.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I think it's
actually,
over
and-
this way.
Yeah, it's still over this way, but unfortunately, like Loretta's input, Miles's input didn't actually help you. That's the flavor of your
that dirt.
rolls. But that's okay.
All right.
That's
I was
okay
gonna-
because
I was going to blame Chad, but whatever.
and Chad, bless his heart, Chad too. Well, it's okay because at that moment, as you're kind of like wondering, because they keep following you as you make your way to what you think is probably definitely the way to go, which is the docks. They keep following you, and you're like, I'm not sure what to do about this. But then a couple of the members of the band Mutants of Rage appear, and they're just they're getting a snack. And the two of them see them, and they're huge fans, and so they kind of rush over to hang out with them.
You said that the members of the band are getting a snack.
Yes.
Might I swipe their basket of fries and throw it away before one of them has a chance to eat it?
All right, tell me about this. Tell me about this. This chaotic scene of the market.
I'm going to say that right now I'm in gazelle stance, so difficult terrain does not affect me as we're navigating through this crowd. Because I trained, I honed my craft on a boardwalk, so I'm good at navigating crowds, right?
Sure.
So what I'm going to do is I am going to. I'm not even going to try, I don't think, to make it not obvious that I'm targeting their basket of fries, but I'm just going to beeline over to their fries and grab it and put it in a trash flap and then roll away before they can eat it.
Full on aggressive action. Okay, so I'm going to...
Like, I turn my little sensor on, so I'm half-assed trying to look like I'm a trash bot right now, but really I'm just more mad and I want to throw away their fries.
Okay, I'm going to consider that an attack.
Okay.
And I want you to give me a little steal, because you're not trying to be obvious. You're not trying to trick them. You're full on like, I have one of those little grabber hand things, and I just eject it out of my head, and I grab their basket of fries, and I throw it in my trash flap. Okay. Please roll.
Uh-oh. That's an 8.
Well, unfortunately, the members of the band Mutants of Rage are pretty dexterous. I mean, they are musicians. They shred.
And they have
every
those little
night,
raccoon paws.
They do those freaky little raccoon paws.
Yeah, creepy.
Just they're so aware that everyone is also looking at them. They have this fame awareness, right? And so you catch one of them. His name is Johnny Trash, right? and he's got some fries in his hand, and he's putting on the delicious tomato flavored aioli that's known for this thing. And you just whoosh, and he just kind of whoosh, out of your reach and spins towards you, and he says, "What? You broken? What up?"
Sanitation mode activated. I try to poke him with a little poker.
I ain't finished with this yet. Back off, little thing.
It looks like that is trash. Trash belongs in cans. Do not litter.
I just bought it. Is there a way to turn this thing off? We got a broken one here. And so his friends are kind of like starting to surround you a little bit.
Hey, man, I think they wanted some of your fries, so I'm gonna grab the fries out of it.
Amazing. Okay. Then I'll need for you to give me some kind of check.
That one, maybe.
Nothing like an impulse leading to a complete side turn.
No.
Scrap with some raccoons today.
Well, I guess we accidentally are getting an opportunity to try out a combat skill check challenge.
There we go.
I think this is what's gonna happen. Yeah. Good call, Fitz. We're gonna have a combat skill challenge. What are the rules to that?
So, like in a situation like this, you would want to use a combat skill challenge instead of a regular old combat, just because, like, obviously I incited an unexpected encounter. Like, there is going to be a fight. We just don't want to spend a whole session on it. So this is a way to sort of take regular skill challenge rules and alter them to work in a combat situation as well. So the way that we're going to do it is that as a group collectively, we have to hit 5 skill points because there are 4 of us. So we have to hit 1 more than our party. We each go in our round. We can go in our initiative order and say what sort of check or thing that we're going to do to help the situation. Like, someone could do a spell, someone could do an attack, someone could do a trade check, whatever. Matt is going to set a DC based on what he thinks the encounter level is, like how difficult it will be. And then the way that we can hit 5 skill points is that for every by 5 we go over the DC, we get an extra point. So even if one of us fails, if somebody rolls really well, then we can make up for those success points.
I just gotta say, this is such a cool mechanic.
It's a really great mechanic.
Like,
yeah. And it's perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and break the fourth wall and say it's perfect for this situation where, number 1, the GM does not expect a combat. Number 2, the GM does not have stats for a mutant punk rock, a pack of raccoon beastborn.
I was saying that I was gonna like poke him with the garbage poker. So that's what I'm going to go for my initiative.
Okay, great. Okay.
Chad just goes, wait, where did you want to go? And is going to roll with his -1 insight into this situation. And got a 2 on initiative.
Oh, nice. Wow. Love it.
TPK by raccoons.
Benni, like, the bossiest little girl that you've ever seen. I mean, she's this tiny little gnome, is just gonna like take off marching into the center of this fray, and I'm gonna try and influence the situation and like get in the middle of both parties and be like,
all right,
absolutely not. Let's see.
No, sir.
And
no.
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh no!
For a total of 4, if that makes any difference.
Oh boy! Okay.
Dice are messing with us tonight.
No.
They are having fun with us.
I'm going to use, I'm going to say nature because he's just staring at these rats and the raccoons, and he's visualizing, kind of fantasizing about what they're gonna look like stuffed at his house. And he's even like, he's thinking about his Grammy and how she's gonna make cute clothes for them to wear.
Oh,
not this punk rock, spike collar aesthetic. Like, no,
it's gonna clean him up.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna roll for initiative there.
Gonna be in like a floral dress with like a big lacy collar when you taxidermy them.
Yes, and he's so
like
enwrapped
Shakespeare style
in this fantasy that he's having that he rolled a natural 1
So wow. 2 natural 1s on initiative
for a total of 6.
We're getting them out now.
Hey.
We're getting them out of the way now.
You
Well,
both still beat me with your natural ones.
I rolled a 19. I mean,
okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
So, Robot. So let's do a combat skill challenge.
I wanna keep it saucy. 'Cause I feel like an attack is the obvious thing to do in this situation, right?
Classic.
But I'm not. It's a classic move, but you know what? I want to keep it spicy. I want to keep it saucy. I want to use my agility and wiliness. That, I've got my grabbers reaching for the fries, and I think they see they were able to pull it away both from the grabber and from Chad. Mm-hmm. But what they don't see is another trash flap open up, because I had 9 flaps, so I've made a lot of modifications, Yeah. Some of them now house other items, and I am going to, I want to use trickery to have my secondary little chain that I have wrapped up in there. That's just like, it used to be from holding some gears or something together. I want that to, without them noticing, fly out and like wrap around the fries and pull it in.
Okay.
Like sleight of hand, but I don't have hands. I have a chain.
Okay. All right. I'll take that. That's agility. Yeah,
Sleight
go for
of
it.
appendage. We don't.
Sleight of appendage.
Sleight of chain.
I don't have hands or feet. I've got treads and I've got tools. So I'm using my one tool to do a trickery check.
Okay, trickery I like. Okay. So yeah, total y'all have to make 5. And this is the first check.
You can do it. Okay. You got this. Vibes.
Please don't be a natural 1. Please don't be a natural 1. It's good. It's good. It's a 21.
Nice.
Bing, 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 bing. Okay, so yes, you were. Yeah, I don't know. Do I describe what happens? You grab the fries. The fries go in, and that is when the melee begins. Shock and horror. They come at you. Who's next then?
Do the baddies go in a combat skill challenge, or do we just go through? I don't think they do.
I think they do.
The baddies don't go. Like if we take really damage, then yeah.
So then next is old Toby.
Hey, old Toby. Toby's got big old arms, like long ass arms, right? I can reach across a whole space, 10 feet. So if this other guy has fries in his hands, he's just gonna reach across, swat it on the ground.
Okay. Oh, great.
Hey, y'all behave.
And he threw it on the ground.
So that's an attack, and that's only a 9.
All right, but okay. So here's the interesting thing then. You rolled a 21 last time too, right, Robert? Mm-hmm. So that means that you actually did get 2 points, right? Because the encounter that I've set, it wasn't enough for a brutal, but it was 5 above the DC set. So that's okay, Toby. That was a fail. But luckily, I guess your friend. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that was your attack, and then
it's me.
It's you. It's you, Benni. What are you doing?
Benni is going the one that kind of started all of this that Robot went for first.
Yeah.
Here's what I'd like to do. I'm going to intimidate him.
Oh.
But I'm going to use my telepathy to do it. So a voice comes inside of his head that he does not recognize. And so I'm going to say in my scariest known voice,
I'm gonna kill you if you don't get out of here soon and take your friends with you.
Oh boy.
Scary, right?
It's something.
Game Bright Angel. Yeah.
And that would be
All right.
a dirty 20.
Yes. Very good.
It's an intimidating gnome.
Benni, I did take mastery and intimidation. I'm very intimidating, especially when I appear in your head.
Yes, the mutants of rage are also known to experiment in psychedelic from time to time, i.e. most shows, and so yeah, this is coming on strong for Johnny Trash. Great, and then finally, what do we got, Chad?
Oh, Chad.
Bring it home.
All right, so quick clarification. If old Toby failed the check,
yes,
old Toby would take damage.
Receives damage.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
And if it's by 5 or more, then it's 2 points. So it's 1 point base, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did he fail 5 or more?
I guess that's, yeah.
You rolled a
9.
9.
Mm-hmm.
You did not fail by 5 or more, so you take 1 point of damage.
1 point of raccoon.
Sorry, Toby.
Sorry, Toby. I feel guilty now.
I know. Thank you. This is definitely uncharted territory happening, but it's really, really cool. So I'm glad that we're doing this.
All right, and now for Chad's turn, I've got some flavor I'm going to petition to the DM for here.
Okay.
The Warlord has a flavor feature called Seasoned Commander.
I love it.
And the way I imagine this for
Salt
Chad, it's basically you get advantage on checks about, it says military organizations, ranks, procedures, battle tactics, all of this. In Chad's mind, this is all Hammerball tactics and plays and all of that. And so my question is, if Chad is kind of surveying the situation, seeing the two teams here, seeing the sides, and sees that fourth Beastborn raccoon who has just freshly gathered their crispy chicken nuggets.
Yes.
I see this as the goal, the item of, kind of resolving this sort of battle. We're all going for their fries, and I see that as the prize possession to maybe end this. Can I make an athletics check with my seasoned commander at advantage to try and hammerball? I'm gonna throw my shield down, sort of using my hammerball methods, kind of batting one of them away with the hammer, and just flowing through this. I guess whatever your
I don't even know what you're talking about, but I love it. Okay, so let me see. So, because
this is
I don't know, I didn't get the memo on the rules and regulations of Hammerball, but I think what you're saying is you're taking the shield and you want to bounce. One of the principles of Hammerball is you bounce something off the floor and it spikes up.
We're already fighting raccoons for fries.
Yeah, fair enough. So for me, Hammerball is a sort of amalgamation between croquet and soccer, but very physical.
Okay.
So
and rugby.
Yeah, pretty much all of
rugby,
that. So big, like the croquet wire things.
Yeah.
You've got to move the ball through those, but they're large.
Yes.
Right. So you can throw your shield to try and block the ball from getting it through. Score different points based on how many wicker things you get it through before you score at the very end. So basically I'm just envisioning Chad sort of seeing this as going into Hammerball captain mode. Yeah. And just seeing the pieces on the board, the plays, the play-by-play.
Yeah.
And just, I don't know, just using that to put an end to the situation.
I like it. I'm going to, how about this? I'm going to add some flavor. If you can give me either acrobatics or athletics check, I'm going to say this is what happens. You climb up on one of the stalls and you get an overview of this. And so then I will give you advantage to knock the chicken nugs out of his hand, which
display our dominance in the situation, right?
Yeah.
Somehow.
That seems obvious to me. So yeah, if you succeed that, otherwise it'll be a regular roll. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I will do that. I will hop
Okay.
up to kind of survey this and see it as one of those playbook things. I don't know. Yeah. I just really wanted to use Seasoned Commander, y'all.
You just see a bunch of X's on a grid and like arrows in your head, little stick figure arrows.
So that was a 15 on the die.
Great.
For an 18 athletics.
Great. I love that. You are now on top of someone's, it just barely holds your weight. And of course, all of the, the stand owner is screaming at you, throwing eggplants and apples and whatever that other fruit is, just kind of throwing it at you to try to get down. But this is where you are. And the crowd goes silent in your head. X's, O's, movement, chess pieces, So now, give me an advantage to your combat skill check.
Okay, so we'll just say, I'll just do acrobatics to kind of maneuver through. So that'd be 16.
Okay. So I want you to tell me how this plays out, because y'all have successfully beaten the members of Mutants of Rage. What do you do with this shield? How do you assert the dominance in which you get away?
So I launched a shield at raccoon number 4 and knocked whatever they're holding out of the hand.
Chicken nuggets, chicken nuggets.
As I kind of move through the field in my mind, I kind of give a quick hip check to old Toby, and kind of like a quick turn and like a nod with a wink, just to kind of bump him up a little bit further to the raccoon that he was trying to grab, so that he can confiscate their item as well.
Yes.
And as I slide past Benni, sort of taunting this raccoon within the head, I see the confusion and fear within their eyes, knowing exactly what's happening. And as I come up on the other side of the raccoon, I just smack the chicken nuggies out of the final raccoon's hands. And as they fly up in the air, I just open my mouth. And just dunk every single one of them in a line.
Eat sauce with that.
And then I just give them a look like, we're done here, right?
Yeah, they scatter. They scatter to the winds. They're gone. They're shamed. And you have completed your very first successful combat skill check. Impromptu combat skill check.
As we roll away, as I roll away, as you guys use legs and walk away, as I roll away, my little poker fiddles around inside one of the compartments and then comes back up with just a ton of French fries skewered on them, and I offer it up to Toby.
Hey, thanks.
Oh my gosh. Y'all have lost a good bit of time in this. But you're running through the market now, snacking on fries, just kind of pushing people out of the way, and you make it all the way to the end of the festival, past the town square, all the way through the buildings, and you're just booking it.
I have a question.
Okay.
Did we start this, to your knowledge, DM, with any healing potions by chance?
Yeah, that is a good question. I'm at 3 hit points.
Yeah. We've taken. I just knowing what may befall us. I would like to. If we have healing potions, I would like to chug one.
You all have a healing potion.
Great.
I'm gonna wash the nuggies down with my healing potion.
Exactly. Yeah.
Since I can't technically eat or drink, Robot takes their potion, their Dr. Healgood, cracks it open, and just pours it over themselves. Like, was it Flashdance style?
Which does absolutely nothing. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. So everybody you're just chugging this stuff. And it's the only one that you have, but it's going to bring you all back to full. And you see very obviously at this point the people who have abducted Arya have gotten onto a little boat and are heading as quickly as they can to an island that is maybe half a mile off of the coast of the dock. It's like a little island that you can kind of see off in the distance, and they are headed right there. And so you jump on this boat. There is luckily no one around to stop you because the revelry is happening in the main part of town. Maybe someone does, who's been kind of goofing off at his job, kind of does like wake up and say, "Hey man, what are you doing?" And it's too late. You're on the water and you're headed chasing after them.
I don't mind hanging on to the boat and using my gazelle stance, which is just by, I don't know, maybe I have a propeller, or I can doggy paddle. I don't know. I can push the boat. I can maneuver the boat. Oh, I can maneuver the boat because I have proficiency in vehicles.
Yes, you do.
So I will maneuver the boat if everybody else wants to take 10 minutes.
I would say in this 10 minutes, Chad is giving that pump up speech.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not at all inspiring.
Aww.
Let's hear it.
It just kind of
what's the speech?
Just 10 minutes of just we got this, okay? But it may be a little confusing when we get there or something, or I guess we don't really quite know what to expect. I believe in you.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's super good for
super team.
Go, Chad.
I feel
wonderful. Yeah,
and with very good about it too.
Yeah, with this whimper of a inspiring speech, you arrive at this little island, not even named. You get out just in time to see there are two goblinoid creatures racing into this dark cave. It's a tiny island. It's mostly rock, and there's a fairly large opening to the cave right there, and they're just racing in. You do not see any sight of Arya, but these possibly could be the stragglers.
Do they see us?
They
growing up
in a 10-minute kind of row. It's a pretty high possibility. You have to assume that they have seen you.
Chad's talking way too loud too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Robit is hanging off the back of the boat, propeller going. I am sailing away.
Yeah.
I'm on a boat.
Exactly. Yeah. So, what would you do as you exit the boat?
Are we running? I
Yeah.
feel like
Leeroy Jenkins, come on.
I'm still in gazelle stance, just.
Yeah. Okay. So it's Leeroy Jenkins and
Yeah,
Yep.
little Toby.
Okay. Wonderful. Great. Yeah.
This guy's called Toby.
This guy's
Wonderful.
Oh no.
Chad gets my inspiration.
Yeah.
I do feel inspired now. Thank you.
You should be. Yeah.
I'm going to give 110% for Chad.
So you get to the mouth of this cave, and it is a troubling sight that you see. The two goblinoids that are now kind of busy taking out their weapons and drawing bows, and in the middle of this cave, as far as you see, is a beautiful silver-haired woman with piercing blue eyes, and she is very badly beaten at this point. In fact, this creature, dragonborn ancestry, very much enjoying this process of kind of slicing
Oh,
bits of Arya.
now I feel bad about picking a fight over French fries.
I mean, it's tough choices, man. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. I need for everybody to roll initiative, please.
Okay.
Do we need to make kind of a case? Because if so, like I'm definitely tapping into my insight where people might be. I guess it could be awareness or insight, but like I'm trying to go again with my third
I like
eye,
that.
what it thinks.
I like that. Yeah.
Of course, I waste a nat 20 on initiative.
Come on,
Oh my God.
Get us up top at the top of the
So
page.
that's a 25 for Benny's initiative then.
I love it. Actually, I'm going to give you, this is not in any part of rule books, but I'm going to give you, because of that incredibly high roll and for that really cool, so that's a cool way this initiative concept can actually work, because Benni, as you walk towards and your mind sense enters the cave, you are able to see far in the distance there is another figure that is hiding, and you are able to see this character, and he is standing at some barrels at the very back, just sitting very calmly.
Okay, right up there at the top of the screen where I can kind of see
Very,
half of it.
right there.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Calmly.
Yeah,
Got
very
it.
calmly seeing. So that wouldn't have happened if you didn't use that initiative roll. But he is not he's not really in melee range so much. He's kind of watching for a minute. Next.
Well, I was thinking that for little bitty bot there, their priority right now is just to get in and get in fast.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, she's in gazelle stance, rolling as quickly as they can. So I'm thinking like maybe either athletics or acrobatics, just for speed.
Yeah.
She's going for distance. She's going for speed.
Okay. Give me that.
She's not alone. Not alone.
In Arya's time of need. So either, honestly, athletics and acrobatics, it's the same number. So total, 9 plus 3, 12.
12. All right. Row is 12. Okay. Great. Who's next?
I was gonna go athletics as well, just full on, just like muscle sprint. I rolled a nat 20 for 23.
Nice.
on.
Okay.
Chad is
Very good.
booking it in there.
Love that. Love that excitement. And then finally,
Come on. Old Toby is also. I like the awareness angle. Just trying to get the lay of the land, and he rolled a 13.
let's go, as the man says. Benny,
I'm assuming we're all going to be running in here, so I'm going to get.
you're running in.
Yeah.
You're running.
1, 2, 3. So I'm going to go my full movement, four spaces straight forward. You said it was a dragonborn that's abusing Arya.
Yes.
From where
Dragonboard is right here. Yeah.
From where I stand, I am going to spend 2 action points. So I've spent 1 action point to run forward. I'm going to spend 2 more action points to cast Bane, and I want to hit the 2 goblins flanking where we came in, and the dragonborn.
Okay.
They're all within
2
5
goblins.
spaces of me. Yep.
Great.
So I am. They all choose 3 creatures you can see within range. Make a spell check contested by their mental save.
Okay. Great.
All right, you gave me a natural 20 already. Give me another one.
Come on now.
Come on. Okay,
It's not
that's
that hard.
bad.
Just roll one.
Yeah, it's not a natural 20, but it's pretty high. In fact, it's a dirty 20.
Ooh.
I'll take it.
Okay. Dirty 20. Okay. So not one of those creatures that you targeted succeeded.
So they all, for the next minute, and I am concentrating, by the way, now.
Okay.
They have to roll a d4 and subtract the number from every attack, check, or save they make for the next minute.
Okay. Attack, check, or save. Gotcha.
And I don't like that this orky lady is right up on me, and so I'm going to use my final action point now to do a telekinetic shove and try and get her out of the way. So that's going to be 1 AP to physically shove a creature within 5 spaces. So let's see if I can get her just like a space back from me. Okay. That's not bad. That is an 18 and a 13, so I have to take the lower one. So for a total of 17 against her physical save.
Okay. So she gets a physical save, but with Bane, right?
With Bane.
So that's a 5.
Bam.
Wow.
All right. So do I want to move her back or do I want to knock her prone?
She moves an extra space or prone for every 5 you beat her by.
Oh,
Is that how it works?
Oh, that's right. So I could push her back. Well, could I do one of each, do we think? Could I push her back a space and knock her prone?
I'm assuming so, because I've been doing that with the shove.
Wait, hold on. If I push her back 2 spaces, she intercepts a wall and takes
there you
damage.
go.
So we're gonna go back 2 spaces, and I'm gonna run in there like a little freaky bat and just bang at the 3, bat out of hell, everybody, and then like look right at her and just give it to her again, shoving her backwards into the wall where she will take damage.
Yeah. How much damage?
One.
So it's just 1.
1 bludge.
That's all right. It's fun.
1 bludge.
Boom. 1 bludge.
And even though I apparently as a caster should not be up in the middle of the fray, that's not how I play, so I'm out of action points. Here I'll stay.
Wonderful.
Oopsie.
Yeah, and to that effect, this big bruiser runs up to you and is ready to attack you. He has the ability to do a reckless attack.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and that is advantage on him. But then, in his chaos, everyone then has an advantage against him.
Great.
Attacking for the next round, I believe. But he's also going to. So he's spending 1 point to attack you, and then 1 point for rage, which is going to be +1 damage, and then advantage on might checks and saves. So against your. And that's his move. He moves.
Do you remember to roll a bang? You got to roll that D4 and subtract it.
I will.
But I don't like your face right now.
I know. That is. I did roll a 4, so on the vein. That's good. But that was a 16 to hit you.
My 16 with the 4 subtracted already.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's heavy, bro. That's heavy,
bro. Okay, so that's heavy. So that is, he's got a sword, and that is 2 points for the sword, and then that is 1 point for his rage, and then that is heavy. So 1 point for heavy.
Yeah,
that's 4 points.
Benni is not looking good.
Okay, and that is his turn. Nash, if you're curious, his name is Nash. Next up is Chad.
Chad is going to use 1 action point, to run towards Nash. And on that run is going to use an action point to use one of his Ancestry Rush ability. Yes. So once per combat, when I move towards an enemy, I can spend 1 AP to gain temporary HP equal to my prime score. So I get 3 temp HP.
Nice.
So that's 2 action points. And then I think, can I move my 4th space to flank him with Benni?
Yeah.
And then I am going to spend an action point. Okay, my mind is divided at this moment. I'm going to spend an action point to attack.
Okay.
So this hammer has a maneuver. It says 1 AP. You deal 1 damage, and the target makes a physical save. So do I spend that? I would have to spend 2 AP before I attack to make that maneuver, or do I spend the AP after an attack hits to like bolster the attack?
I believe you go ahead and you add it now.
Okay, so it's
that's what I've been doing.
The maneuver, it would be 2 action points to attack with the maneuver. Okay.
Yep.
I think instead I am going to just make a standard attack then, because I don't think that's going to be super helpful right now. Okay. So just 1 attack for 3 action point, 3rd action point. That's a 15 to hit. Oh, I guess +2, right, for flanking?
Flanking, yep.
And did you roll with advantage because you went reckless?
And advantage.
I did not. That's better. That's 18 plus 2 is 20.
That is better, because that becomes a heavy hit on Nash Grimsbane. Yep.
Okay, so the base attack is 2 plus heavy for 3.
Wonderful.
And then I'm going to use 1 action point and 1 stamina point. And I am going to do Commander's Call. And I'm going to say, Kugui. Hey, Benny, do that again. I mean, you did it pretty good, but if you can do it better, that'd be even better, right? So,
On it, Chief!
and so using my SP, you heal 1 hit point. Benny.
Thank you.
Ooh.
I feel better.
And you can now use a free reaction to make an attack, move, or dodge if you would like to.
Oh.
Yeah, no. Y'all know good and well that Benny is going to stand her ground. He's not going to do any of that dodge shit. Come on. Okay, so I'm going to
Baton
use... Shoot, I should have dazed him.
Baton, where's that baton?
Where's the baton?
Oh yeah, you're right. Fine. Yes, I will I have a very glittery baton, and I will do like a very deft like spin of it, and then just try and whack the crap out of him with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Guess who just rolled a natural 20?
Of course it was your baton.
Okay, so anyway, so that's a 24
Is
to
that-
hit.
Is that with the +2 from flanking?
Oh, no, it's not. It's a 26.
Oh my.
The cock shot.
My.
Right.
Okay, so
That's a brutal hit on old
Let's
Nash.
do this. So this is 2 points base damage,
Oh
4
my
points
gosh.
crit, heavy, 6 points of damage that I just smack him with.
Wow.
Wait a minute. What is? Tell me, how much damage does your baton?
2 points base damage for the baton.
Yeah.
Crit
2 more?
doubles it for 4. Heavy is 5. Brutal is 6.
Jesus.
Oh, I love it.
Wow, that was better. Yeah.
Did I do it, Chad? Did I do better, Chad?
Yeah.
Amazingly so.
Benny is not a barbarian, but you get the sense she might be going into a bit of a frenzied rage right now.
We now know what you're going to
midlife
multi-class Benny
Yeah, you
into.
Yes.
As she like kneecaps this guy.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Is that he is large,
Yeah.
so you are quite small compared to
Yeah.
Nash Grimsbane, I'm thinking that there was a 1-2 punch and then turn and kneecaps, and he just like takes it in the kneecaps. Yikes! Great. Okay, is that
Amazing.
everybody's turn?
That's everything I got.
Wonderful.
If I haven't said it before, please let me say it again. I love Warlords. What a cool class.
I know.
Very cool class. Okay, let me think. It's time for the GM to do a little thinking, strategizing.
Remember, the point is not a TPK, Matt.
I don't want that. I promise. Okay.
But he's thinking about it.
What's going to happen is this little fella, whose name is Victor, if you're curious, jumps on this rock to kind of get a good angle, and he has a bow in his hand, and he's going to shoot right at Chad. And you notice by the way that he's kind of striking himself, Robot, that this is a fellow practitioner of the melee martial arts, and let's go. And so that is a 16 to hit you.
17.
Oh man, that's a miss. Wow.
And heavy armor.
Whoosh, misses, and in his fury,
Nope.
In that case, he is going to duck behind with his other points, going to kind of duck behind this rock and look awfully creepy, kind of grabbing onto Arya, her sliced up arms. He's going to hold onto them. He's got an enormous amount of cover, and it will endanger her. But that's Victor's turn, which brings us to Toby.
I'm old Toby. Old Toby is going to stay exactly where he is. He's going to attack. Okay. Actually, ooh, I think I can finally do it. It's going to be hard because he's got cover, but you just set me up to use a technique. I've never used a technique before. It's called volley. So he pulls out his crossbow, and he's got this kind of rotating chamber. It's like a revolving thing with lots of bolts in it, right?
Oh my!
And so he can use it occasionally when the time is right. So he can shoot out multiple bolts at once. So what he's going to do is he's going to spend 2 action points and 1 stamina point. Let's go ahead and mark those off. Thank you. And I'm going to use a ranged weapon to launch a volley of bolts. My crossbow. Choose a point within your weapon's range. Make a single attack check and compare it against the physical defense of all creatures of your choice within 1 space of the chosen point. So basically where Arya is, he's going to target both those guys. He's going to roll once, but I get advantage because it's my first attack.
Okay.
And we'll see what happens.
Does his cover factor in any way to this?
I would assume. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
I would assume so. But dice, don't let me down. You've let me down all night, right? Just like it's embarrassing.
Got this. You gotta hype them. You gotta hype them.
Okay, hype it. Everybody blow on my dice. Yay!
You got this. You got this.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so high.
Yeah. What?
It's pretty. It's not great. It's
Wait a minute before you say anything, Evan. Before you say anything,
okay.
You have a bow, right? You're using a bow.
It's a crossbow.
It's a crossbow, which should be in the bow type of weapons, I believe. I will triple check that. But if that is true, your style passive is that you gain a +5 bonus on attack checks against targets that are behind half or 3 carders cover.
What?
Style passive.
Okay, so I have a style passive here. It doesn't say that though. But I want that.
Oh, because it's a crossbow and bows are two. Damn, I tried to help you, man. I tried.
I tried so hard.
I could hear Coach noping you. Yeah.
I know.
No, my style passive is actually cooler than that.
Okay.
But that's okay.
Okay.
So we'll do a 16 to hit.
So the Dragonborn, that is a hit to her physical defense of 16. Victor, the Goblinoid, you said 16, but he's in 3/4 cover, but his defense is 11, so that's a hit on both of them. Disco time.
Now.
All right.
So that's 2 points of damage.
Okay. For each of them?
For each of them. And I don't think that's their heavy.
No.
So yeah, just straight 2 points. And I've got 2 action points left. I'm going to taunt this person who got slammed into the wall.
Hey, get up off the ground. You're the orc equivalent of a participation trophy.
Oh, damn. Damn, Toby.
These are the weirdest taunts anyone has ever heard.
What?
Okay, I love it. All right, what is this beauty need to
Taunt.
do?
So that's
a mental save, probably.
It's a I rolled an attack check contested by their mental save.
Which is bad.
But
Okay,
I don't roll a disadvantage because this is not like an attack, right?
I don't think so.
Not bad. 18.
You did it.
Hey. Okay, great. So now that orc can wait. Yep, they're within 5 spaces. Good. So they have disadvantage on all attack and spell checks against other creatures other than me.
Dang.
And
Okay.
I have one
Wonderful.
last. I have one last action point. Sorry, I know this is going really long. I'm gonna roll. I'm just gonna attack again. It'll be a double disadvantage. And I will attack this guy in between.
Nash.
Yeah, Nash. Nash the Nash Nads. Okay, here we go. Triple disadvantage. Let's just lift
They have
the sound
name
of
tags.
3d20s.
You're gonna roll 3 natural 20s. You got this.
Let's
Yeah,
go, let's
just
go,
roll a
let's go,
20
let's go.
3 times.
Just roll a 20 3 times. That's all you gotta do.
Vamos.
Well, that was interesting. There was a natural 20 involved,
Okay.
Okay.
and a 2,
Oh,
Okay.
geez.
and a natural 1.
Wow.
Wow.
What a
boy.
spread. What
That
a
is-
spread.
That is as good and as bad as you can do.
Yeah, that is a natural 1. Okay.
Crossbow throw.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Maddie's gonna roll on his nat 1 table.
I know.
Let's go.
Let chaos reign.
So in doing this last attack against Nash, you accidentally knock over. You drop your entire quiver of bolts.
No.
So you're going to have to spend an entire action point to gather them back up for your next turn.
Okay. Bam.
Not too bad.
Okay, that's my round.
I love that.
Not bad,
That was
not bad. That was pretty great.
That was a successful thing. Great. So now it's the Dragonborn's turn. Her name is Selina. They all have name tags, as I said. And let's see.
Order is important here.
It is. It really is. She pulls from her her robe. This is something that is real scary for y'all. It's a pistol, a mechanical pistol, and she points it straight at. It's gonna be a roll of the fate die.
All right.
Okay, high or low, AK.
Let's go high.
Okay. All right. She is shooting you with a
Great.
bullet. I'm afraid.
Gonna feel awesome.
She's going to go for it. Let's see. Using, because she does not want to lose her position here. She is going to 18, 22
Did you roll?
to hit.
Did you roll the bane?
Thank you.
Roll 4, please.
20 to hit.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Okay, so that's 2 points of damage for the brutal. I mean, from the base, and then the brutal hit is 2 more.
Benny's down.
Oh, Benny. Okay.
Finish down. No.
Okay.
Benny,
I'm at
don't go to
0.
sleep.
Yeah, I'm at 0.
Well, this is good.
I'm
This
not,
is good. We need to learn these things. The whole death mechanic is very exciting.
Whatever I get at level 2, it's got to be some kind of armor or something to make me a little hard, because a 9 physical defense is and 7 hit points. Just to be very transparent with everybody watching. It's too squishy.
I know. Work on your physical defense.
Yeah,
that's the moral of this story.
Too squishy for my playstyle.
Okay, and so then Selina moves also behind. So both of these characters now are kind of.
Bane is now. If I'm on death's door, I'm guessing I can't concentrate.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. But there's fun things. The fun thing about DC20 death is that you're not out. You're not out of the game.
Nope.
You're still with us in essence. You're not completely done. Okay. So as I remove these, it is now Robot, it's your turn.
Okay, great. I will roll 1, 2, 3. Trying to think of if there's a way that I can roll around this guy without getting an attack of opportunity. I'm gonna. Oh, but she's prone. All right, that's the path I'm taking. All right. So what I'm gonna do is my little alarm starts going off, my little siren, and I'm going to go. I'm currently in gazelle stance, which I realized I should have rolled my initiative check at advantage, but you know what? It's my fault. I didn't keep track of my stuff. So I'm going to roll 1, 2, 3, 4 squares so that I am between Benni and Garnet.
Mm-hmm. Between Benni and Garnet.
Yeah, right there.
Right. Oh, sorry. Yeah, moved.
So that's 4 out of my 6 movement. And I'm going to do, for as much as I would love to demonstrate the death rules of DC20, I would much rather use part of my first aid kit to heal, help my buddy. So Robit goes fishing around, one of the trash flaps opens, and like a little travel first aid kit flings out, and nice. Some, like, the little grabber arms and the poker come around and start fishing through the first aid kit, and I'm going to try to do a medicine check. So I've spent 1 action point to do a little bit of movement. I'm going to spend 1 action point to do a medicine check with my first aid kit. Try to stabilize my buddy. It's a natural 1.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no.
I don't even know. Oh, no. Oh, my. What does that even mean?
What does it mean?
What does it all mean?
What does it mean?
Let's say.
You just smother her.
I'm like putting what I think is bandages on her wounds, and instead it's just potato chips.
Literally rubbing salt in my wounds is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Around her nose and mouth.
Yeah. So yeah, I think what happens is that the arm and the port that normally does hold the medicine kit just doesn't open. It's kind of stuck. And so yes, other ones may try maybe chips. I don't know if that's up to you, but that is a big fail. Your friend continues to bleed. What's next?
All right, so then what I'm gonna do? This hurts. This hurts. Robot yells out, "I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but Benni's down and she's my best. She's my best fucking friend, man." And I'm laughing, but it's because I hate what I'm about to do. But I'm going to have to leave Benni behind if I'm going to try to enact revenge and take out the threat that just harmed her. So I will. I go 2 more spaces, possibly provoking an opportunity attack. I can't remember if she's prone or not, whatever. But
from Garnet.
Yeah.
But you head this way, or
I'm
or
heading
this way?
towards the Dragonborn. I have 12 spaces of movement, and I think I can do it.
Yeah, she is not prone, but she would have disadvantage attacking you because she only has eyes for Toby.
That's right. She's taunted. I knew there was something. All right.
And she missed, but the other roll was a nat 20. So good on you, Tobes.
God bless
Good
you,
on
Toby.
That's the way it works. Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, so that was 6 squares. So I move another 6 to get up.
Right. And that's only your movement. So you haven't even. That's only 1 action point. Yeah.
That's 1 action point. Yeah. So I've used 2. I'm going to spend another 1 to move again.
Okay.
Is what I mean. So I want to get up next to Selina.
4 will get you there.
4 will. Okay, perfect. So the way that I'm going to flavor this then, because everything's got to have flavor, is that I'm rolling in gazelle stance right now. I'm quick and nimble, but the closer I get to Selina, you see that the treads start digging in deeper rather than sort of floating across like they do when they're trying to move really quick. They start to dig in deep to the soil to kind of get that momentum, and I am going to use my last action point to try to knock this bitch over. I'm gonna do the shove action. So they're gonna have to make a martial check against my athletics check. Please don't f***ing let me down, man. I'm scared of this dice now.
I know.
It's not bad. It's just subpar.
Subpar.
It's subpar. It's a 12.
I'm afraid she beat a 12.
All right. All right.
So what happens?
Nothing happens. I go to knock. I'm double checking that there's nothing else. I ran out of action points. I can't spend my stamina. My stamina point ain't gonna do shit for this. My body's down. And I go to try to knock this bitch over, and I'm just like too emotional. And I just, I roll over the feet instead of knocking them back. You know, it's not as effective as I hoped for.
It's hard.
You know,
Oh no.
I'm distraught.
I understand. Well, as you're being distraught, Garnet, taunted by Toby's really, really
Sick
taunt. Sick burn. Super sick. Just kind of has a mace. Swing. He's going to give a couple of action points to that, making it an advantage.
Come on, participation trophy. Fail.
17
That'll do it.
to hit. So that's 3 points of damage.
That's heavy as well.
Oh, it is? Oh no. So 4 points of damage then, and you have to. I need a physical save, please, as this mace just like cold clocks you so hard across the nose.
Ow! Oh, man.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Oh no, you guys, no.
This is going foul fast.
I think I'm beginning to understand the phrase glass cannon a lot more.
Glass cannon and what I'm guessing Evan rolled. I'm also understanding now. Doom spiral.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Guys, Benny wouldn't want this. She would want you to carry on.
Yeah.
Go.
Carry on. So I'm assuming that's a fail. You are now dazed,
Not just a fail.
which is
critical.
Yeah.
A natural one.
son of a gun. I mean, really.
Insta death.
Yikes.
Yeah.
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
It's natural.
It's natural.
Don't taunt him with his own words, Fitz.
I'm only laughing because I'm dying inside.
I'm only laughing because I'm dying.
We're all dying. It's fine.
Let's see.
DC20 TTRPG.
I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna make a. With that one, you are knocked over, so you're prone and dazed, and prone.
Yeah.
That's bad.
I know that's not real rules, but whatever. I'm the GM.
You're the GM.
Oh, that's
my.
bad.
Okay. Wow. This is starting to look dark, everybody.
No, we got this. We
Pull it
got
out.
this.
Pull it out. Come on. Let's.
I'm not dead. I'm on death's door, and there's a
Yeah.
big
That's true.
difference.
That's true.
So,
One action
prove us all
point.
wrong.
You're in the game.
I got this.
You've got one action point.
Evan, did you have a question?
What does dazed mean?
Dazed means you have disadvantage of any mental check.
Okay. Great.
Oh, is
Not
it my
gonna make any
turn?
of them.
It is your turn, Benny. From death's door.
From death's door. How far away am I from Pistol Annie?
Pistol Annie. You are.
She's within 10 spaces. I did not like that she shot me. I've never seen a
5
gun
spaces.
before. I did not appreciate that. And so from death's door, I will point a finger at her and cast Psybolt, my cantrip, for one action point, tearing
Okay.
into the mind of one creature. And so I would just like to flavor this with telepathy. I can't really do that because I don't have the action points for it, but just humor me. I'm gonna get you. Let's see. I'm gonna stick with the dice that I've been rolling. I'm not gonna switch D20s.
Okay.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna make a spell check against her mental defense now.
It'll be great.
It's gonna be so. It is so good. Listen, the power of the mind, y'all. It was an 18 on the dice plus 4 for a 22 against her mental defense.
That is beautiful. So a 22 is a brutal hit against her mental defense.
She takes 3 points of psychic damage.
That's good. And that doesn't. That's not affected in any way by cover. I am assuming, which I
Couldn't. Yeah. This,
very much.
As
proof.
long as I can see her, it says that I can see
You
within
can
range.
see her. You can see her barely, especially because you're on the ground. You're kind of peeking over,
Yeah.
and you can see, but you do definitely hear her scream this draconic screech. Anything else with your one action?
That was my one action point, so that's what I
Now,
got.
do you have to? Okay, let's talk about death.
I don't know.
Baby. What do you have to roll something? What happens here?
Do I start rolling?
You got a death save.
Okay.
You've got a
so
death
is it
save.
same rules as 5e, where I'm rolling
Yeah.
a d20 and
You want to
try
make a
not to,
10 or above. I'm triple checking, but I believe that is.
and I can't go below 3.
Yeah, so you have to make a death save failure. If you fail, you take 1 point of damage that cannot be negated in any way. It's called true damage.
Oh god.
And it's going to be -1 once if you can pop back up
Yeah.
for every attack. And
Yeah, you're at exhaustion 1
exhaustion 1.
immediately. Yeah.
What was your roll, Benny?
I rolled an 18 again.
Oh,
Twice in a row.
good.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Right.
All right, so that's one
So
time.
I am still at 0
Yeah.
hit
Yeah.
points. And I don't mark anything on the death tracker.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Right, that little death tracker is the exhaustion that you take.
Okay.
So right now you're at exhaustion 1, because if you get exhaustion 6, like if you keep going down and keep popping back up and whatever, if you get knocked out 6 times, you dead.
Okay. I
Yeah.
get knocked down. So I'm marking 1 - 1, but I'm still at 0 hit points. So I'm still on death's door. So I still have 1 action point. We can win with me having 1 action point every single turn. Let's go!
The confidence.
All right. Just to be super clear.
I learned it from our warlord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fine, you guys. But Robert, stop crying and attack.
Amazing. Okay. But you're not stabilized. You do need stabilization,
Yeah,
right?
I'm bleeding out.
You're bleeding out. Okay, great. I mean, not great. You know.
Great. That was a reflex, Matt.
Okay, great. Totally great.
Great.
Fate die. Huh? Okay. There was a chance. There was a chance in my mind that Nash might see you on the ground, still attacking his friend, and decide, I'm gonna go for it. But he does not.
Okay.
Instead, he turns towards a man, and he's going to make an attack with his sword against Chad, and that is a 17.
That just hits.
Just hits. Okay, great. So that is
Nice try. Oh god.
that is actually 2 points of damage. Actually, if he uses 2, then it's 3 points of damage because he's attacked you before.
Okay.
This is being a thing of the sword. He's gonna go all in and attack again with a disadvantage because he thinks maybe.
Chad, don't forget your damage reduction though, because that was a regular hit, wasn't it?
Right. It was a regular hit. Thank you. Something I forgot on our part 1 is that my heavy armor gives me a damage reduction of 1. So the 3 becomes 2 because it was just a standard hit. So I still have 1 temp HP, baby.
1 temp HP, baby. I like you, me. That is still a 17.
That hits.
So that is another 3 points.
At the 3. Does the damage reduction apply for every hit? That's just a standard hit.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't
All
say
right.
anything about like once per turn or anything like that. I think it's just if you get a regular hit.
All right.
Yes. And I'm using his proficiency of dealing +1 damage against creatures that he has attacked or have attacked you since the start of the last turn. That's Nash. And then up is Chad.
Chad. Okay. Chad is going to. So here's the question I have.
Yeah.
Inspiring Presence
Heard of it.
is my ability where I can restore an amount. It says you can restore an amount of HP equal to the SP spent. Choose an ally within. Can I do that to an unconscious or death's door creature? Is there anything preventing that? Or can I inspire Benni to get back up?
I'm not dead yet.
I love the idea of you saying, "Damn it, woman, your ass."
Okay, so all right.
I want to be inspired.
Okay, so
Don't die on me. Don't die on me.
So Toby is on the ground with a bunch of bolts scattered about.
He's like,
We're a great party.
Let me ask this: how is Nash looking?
he's bleeding profusely. He's not looking great. He's kind of spinning around. He hit you good, but he's not looking great.
Okay, then I'm just gonna go for it. I'm not gonna calculate it out. I'm gonna spend an action point to provide a help action to Benni, assuming I can, on death's door.
Interesting. Okay.
Against Nash.
Oh my.
Oh.
So by doing so, I'm just gonna, as Nash swinging out into kind of this armor that is kind of helping me take the blows, I'm just gonna grab the wrist of Nash on that second cut as the blade is still in kind of Chad's torso, and just grab the wrist and kind of lock him in, providing so one action point to give the help action to Benni, which gives me my SP back. And then I am going to, these are all questions about someone on death's door. Can I would go for Toby, but Toby's on the ground with no ammo. So I'm going to use Commander's Call. And I'm just going to say, I'm going to grab Nash and say, Benni, dude, I'm here to help, and I got him because you need it, and I don't know, do something. And I'm going to use Commander's Call to, one, use my Inspiring Presence to try and bolster Benni back up to 1 hit point. Mm-hmm. And allow Benni to take a free reaction of an attack, a move, or a dodge. And you have a help die, if you would like to use it.
Oh my goodness.
And the smart thing to do here, of course, would be to use that to dodge.
Oh.
Probably.
I mean...
But why start being smart now?
Oh,
yeah.
Why start being smart now? Why? Why do it?
I don't know.
I'm going to send it because I'm down here. I'm still prone, so I don't want to swing with my baton, even though that was really fun for me to do last time.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna make a really mean judgment of Nash now that he probably isn't the most mentally tough because he's so physically tough.
Sorry to say.
So I'm going to attempt to drive a mind spike. I want to mind blast this mofo in front of me.
Okay.
So I am going to take Chad's words to heart, and I am going to bear down, and I love this dice. I love this dice so much. I rolled a 19 on the dice, plus 4 for a 23.
Man.
Plus,
Oh my goodness.
plus 6 on the help die.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh my god.
For a total of 29 against his mental defense.
Okay. Let me just stop and say, or as Alan says, time out. Let me just stop and say this real quick. If we've done everything in the last 5 minutes or 3 minutes correctly, which we're not entirely sure. We don't know whether somebody on death's door is allowed to be helped or healed or in that way by a warlord.
But our GM says yes.
That's our first devastating hit, and this is why I love this game. So, how much damage is that? What happens?
So it's 1 psychic, heavy, brutal, devastating. So I'm 15 over. So 4 points of psychic damage straight into his brain matter. I want.
How would you like to end Nash's life?
In my mind, what I am picturing is his brain matter turning into like ecto-cooler bright green liquid just oozing out of his ears and every orifice in his head.
It's a geyser.
Yeah.
It's a geyser of horrific. Whoops! I just killed Chad. Horrific. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Wrong person. I was too excited. I was just too excited. Just this geyser of green brain goo all over your friend Chad. Just like, but he's smiling the whole right. He's just smiling just because you allowed this to happen. It's a major hit. That's a win. Bravo. That was
Wow. Okay. So
you're not even done.
2 action points.
From the ground, I will look up and be like, "Did I do good, Chad?"
I will just say, Benny, you are on a freaking roll! As I just beeline towards... I'm going to go towards Selina. I'm going to join R081T and just swing wildly with my hammer.
Yeah, just lean. Okay. Mm-hmm. Is this a good spot for you?
That's beautiful.
Okay.
That's perfect. Here we go. That's gonna be a 17 to hit.
That is a hit.
All right. So that's 2 points. As I think I just swing right over Robit. Just like
yeah, keep going because you have ended Selina as well.
Okay, then
What?
as I do, I'm just gonna.
The tides are turning.
The tides are turning.
The dice are turning.
Okay. Wait a minute.
Now Arya is the one splattered in matter of
Arya's just
someone else. As Selina just gets pinned between my hammer and the rock.
Nice.
Smash down. Whoa, Selina. Yeah.
Just my hair is just matted, sticky.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Yeah. Bravo. That was amazing. So amazing that our man Victor, he takes a look over at this shadowy figure sitting on this he's just watching. But Victor looks over at him and says, "It's fucking ain't worth it." So, and he runs towards, jumps over this rock, just kind of tries to, it's at 1 point, gonna keep running, 1, 2, 3, he's gonna keep running, he's gonna pass Toby. As he passes Toby, he just dips down and grabs a couple of bolts and just kind of hands them to him, and then he's got, and then he goes 3 more, and that's as far as he can go. He's just racing out of there.
What? He doesn't want to become ecto cooler?
I mean, when you see your friend get, the slime in their brain exit their brain, that's enough.
It's too much.
That is enough.
I really like that Verdant Loki is Goblin Steve Buscemi's overlord.
Yeah.
Personally.
I am a little disappointed. I was going to be going for Buscemi next. I'm a little sad he ran away. But I respect his decision. His survival instinct is good.
Yeah. Come on. No one to fold him. Mm-hmm. So, Toby's turn. On the ground. He did hand you a couple of bolts.
He handed me some bolts. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Why did he hand me bolts?
I don't know. It's a little flavor. Sometimes the GM gets to have some flavor too.
Okay.
He's just like, whatever. Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck.
Okay, so I'm prone.
You're prone.
I'm prone.
And dazed.
And all my bolts are all over the ground except for 1 or 2 that are now in my hand. Gosh. And I've spent my stamina points. So what am I going to do? So now can you attack when you're prone?
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay. So I'm going to pull out my sword since I'm just sitting here. And I'm just going to stab up at this participation trophy, and I'm gonna just stab up through her business and kill her business.
Weirdest
What?
damage we're causing.
Kill the business.
What? Kill your. Hey! Stop messing with my stuff.
What I'm trying to decide is, do I want to give myself advantage? Oh wait, do I have advantage because I told her? Probably.
She just has disadvantage
Yeah.
on people other than you.
Okay. Well, that is a 19 hit.
That is a hit.
Okay, is that a heavy hit,
That is a heavy hit.
but not a brutal hit? Okay, so that's
Not a brutal hit.
3
Not unless
points
you've got
of slashing business damage.
Wonderful.
Yeah, take that.
Okay.
Now-
Obviously, she's in great pain from this business damage.
Now I'm going to do something controversial. This might come back to bite me on the ass, but I'm going to spend 2 action points to regain my stamina point. Because I feel like I'm going to need it against Verdant Loki.
Okay.
That leaves me with 1 action point left, and I'm trying to think what. She's still standing?
She's still standing.
I'm going to Rickamadoos. I'm going to attack at disadvantage. Just try one more time. Just hope.
Yeah.
Hope and pray. Blow on the dice. Come on with a 2. Yeah. Well, at least it wasn't a natural 1.
Your excitement over the 2, though, was...
Well, I'm pretty
I don't know. It could be. Did
Justified.
you roll at triple disadvantage?
I only attacked once. So.
Okay, but you're prone.
That's true.
Oh, was I supposed to roll at disadvantage the first time?
Yeah, right.
No. You're exposed against melee attacks. Ranged attacks are hindered against you. You are exposed against melee attacks. So, no, it has nothing to do with your
Whoa,
attack.
Sweet.
Okay, good.
I was just trying to give you an excuse to go for that one.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay.
That's all that I have. But I did get my stamina point back, and I'm excited. That's my turn.
Wonderful. Robot.
All right. I'm coming for our Verdant Valley knockoff Loki. I'm low-key going for Loki.
You're Loki. There it is. There it is.
All right. You said he's sitting on a fucking
he's
box
just-
or some shit?
He's just kind of just watching. Just kind of...
Great. I'm going to roll into him. So I would like to... I believe I'm in my bull stance now. So I'm going to roll up and...
Thereabouts.
Oh my god, I just realized something. Okay, I have an idea. All right, I'm going to, first of all, attempt to knock him over.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna do the shove maneuver this time. So I'm gonna make an attack. I'm gonna try to roll him over. So I'm spending 2 action points because I moved. So that's 1, and then. Actually, no. I want to make sure I have advantage for the thing that I'm thinking of. So instead, I'm going to just spend 1 action point, and I'm going to do the shove action. So he's going to need to make a martial check.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 20
Yes, you did.
for a total of 23 on my athletics check.
Yes.
That's very good. He did not. Let's see what he did not roll that high.
Okay, what did he get? Because that's gonna determine how far he's gonna go.
He got a 7.
Okay, so that's
Ooh.
It's 15 up, isn't it?
I had a 23.
Yeah.
Oh boy, it is.
Okay, so
Nat 20.
okay, so that was 15 over. So that's okay. So with my bull stance, it's an extra Okay, so first of all, one thing at a time. I'm going to get really confused here. He takes
All right,
1 point of damage from my bull stance.
Okay.
Then, as far as where he goes, he is going to go... Oh, is there a wall behind him too?
Yes.
Oh, this is going to be bad for my dude. All right, he's going to go... He's going to go back 1, because total I could do 1 for the shove, an extra for my bull, and then because I was 15 over, that's 5, so it's 5 spaces total. I think I did that math correct, right?
Okay.
Hang on, it was also a crit. That's 2 more.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that too.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then he takes...
But is that an attack? Because
Because
is it a weapon attack?
It's part of my unarmed... Oh, wait, no, because
Okay.
I did... No, it's the shove action.
Okay,
I didn't do the maneuver, so no, he doesn't take extra damage, but I would guess that he would move 2 extra spaces, so then, yeah, he does take 2 extra points of damage. Right? I get 1 extra space of shoving ability because of my bull stance. The base space with a shove is 1. Then I went by 5 over, by 10 over, by 15 over, crit. So that's 7 spaces I get to play with. Right?
Oh, the crit makes the spaces.
Maybe?
Got it.
Does that I mean, I'm gonna let you call that because normally you get 2 extra points of damage. So like, do I get 2 extra spaces? Because
How about 1 space?
Okay.
The crit maybe let's give 1 space for the
all
crit.
right.
Man, kill him in 1 blow. Kill.
I mean, I actually kind of hope I don't kill him because I have an idea.
Monks.
Okay, so he goes back 1, wall,
Prone.
wall. So that's 5 points of damage, and then he gets knocked prone.
Oh my god.
5.
Is that right?
5 total.
I'm so
Yeah, I think
confused.
so. I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Sure,
I did
at
the
this point, I
1,
give
and
up.
that's 4. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So here's a question.
Okay.
This is a DC20 question.
Okay.
So, what are the rules of reactionary spells like a shield? Do you know?
Well, there are reactions, but if he's a spellcaster, he can't do like a parry or something. Does he have a shield spell?
He does.
But I
He
don't
has
know that
a
would.
spell called Fire Shield.
I don't know that would work though, because I didn't
Attack
attack him. We contested over a shove.
Oh, snap.
If I
it's
had
not-
done
it's
the
not his-
maneuver, he could have done that. But I did the shove action, not an attack action.
Yeah.
So you just raced up to him before he even knew what was happening.
Yeah.
He was against the wall.
Now I have the Roxbury.
I like it.
Let's go.
Boom.
His love.
So sing so hard the rock, like chunks of it, he actually kind of dents into the cave wall. He hits so hard.
Damn.
He's still standing, but he's on the ground and he's not moving.
Okay. And I will say that I just double checked crit that if you want to take the bonus space away from me, you can, because it is those +2 thing is just for attack checks. And I didn't, as we just negotiated, I did not attack check this time.
Yeah.
We contested.
Let's be
the shit.
fair. Let's be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give him back.
Give him back a
That's
point. But what I would like to
Still
do
incredible,
now
fine. Yeah.
is that I believe
Is he doing that like hot Loki smile grimace thing right now?
Oh yeah.
Asking for a friend. That friend is Allison.
Asking for a friend. Yeah.
Great. It's funny that you say
Just
hot
like
because I
that.
remembered that at the top of the first session, I stole Toby's hot glue gun.
Oh boy.
And so what I would love to do
Come on.
is use the hot glue gun. I think one of the little arms comes out like holding it, and it's been like in the compost heap, so it's nice and hot.
Yes.
And I pull it out and I roll over, and I want to hot glue his hands together.
Oh my god. You want to hot glue his hands together.
Yes, I do.
Oh boy.
He's a spellcaster. I want to hot glue his hands together.
All right, how many action points do you
I
have?
have 2 left.
I feel like that's at least a 2.
Yeah.
So
because minor action, like to pull to retrieve it.
Yep.
And with my bull stance, I can follow him when I knock him back. So I'm up with him.
Well, I was going to say, you're lucky because of that,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
And so I spend one of my action points, I guess I'll say,
Squirt.
minor action to pull it out, but I'll use an action to like activate it.
Okay.
And then I'll use a second action point to try to glue his hands together.
Right.
I mean, that needs to be like some kind of grapple or something. Like, can you get his hands?
Right, yeah.
And hold him in place long enough for the glue to set?
Great. Perhaps.
This is the best improvised weapon I have ever heard of.
This is amazing. Okay.
I mean, grapple.
Such a good callback.
Yeah, grapple could
It is
be
really
good.
wonderful. I'm going to give you the choice
Okay.
of a medicine, because that's the closest I can think of.
Okay.
A medicine check. Oh, or a knowledge. Wait, no, that is knowledge. Sorry. A medicine check, or...
I mean, do we want it to be a contest of some sort, or are you just going to let me, like, try to... Because he's, like, fallen over and whatever.
I think he's fallen over. He was hit so hard.
Okay.
You have the moment.
Okay.
So it's just whether you can do it. Let's call it a medicine or survival.
Yeah, I'll go medicine of, like, I'm trying to make sure that, like, I get just the right amount and, like, on all of his... Because I don't have hands. I'm not sure. I don't really know how these work.
Right.
Oh, that's
Jeremy.
fucking good. That's 18.
Wow. He's got his hands tied together, all wrapped up in like the best wrapped. He's still very silent, but yeah, good job, Robot.
Wow.
Anything else? Bravo.
Yeah, I just, as I knock him over, I'm just like, if you f*** around, you're gonna f***ing find out. Right?
Wow.
Oh god, I love it. Okay. In the meantime, we have a goblinoid creature with a mace standing over our friend, and she's just gonna go. She's gonna give it all she's got.
Give it everything.
1, 2, 3. One of her friends has left. Oh boy, that is a 20.
Natural 20?
That's a natural 20.
Oh.
So
To have a natural 20. Oh.
yeah, so it's a natural 20 for a total of 24.
Brutal.
So 20. It's a mace, so that's 3 points of damage. So that's that, and then heavy, and then brutal. So 7.
He's down.
7 points.
Toby's down. 7 down. Wow.
He's 7 points down.
Okay,
Boy.
but you don't do. There's no negative, right?
No,
No,
there.
I don't.
There is, because you
Threshold.
only have a -3 death threshold. Did you still have action points? Could you do like a parry or something to try to keep her from? Although I think a lot of those you can't do it after you know what the roll is, though.
Oh boy.
I think you have to call
trigger
it before
when a
we
creature
know.
you can see within one space, including yourself, is targeted. Yes, you grant the target a +5 bonus. Well, it's a natural 20. It's a crit, so I don't think I can. I can't. Crit's a crit, right?
Okay.
Yeah, and you have to call a reaction maneuver before you know the roll. Damn it!
So you were at 0 hit points, Toby?
I was a 4.
Oh.
What is your death threshold?
It's -3.
And you had 4 hit points?
Right, and it was 7 damage. So isn't that?
That is -3, is it not?
It is -3.
Yeah.
But I
So
thought you
this-
couldn't go below -3. Like, so if he goes to
Oh,
negative,
that's rare
like,
parsing.
it-
I see.
eats
Okay,
it,
I
or-
understand. Let's see.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Uh-oh.
It says in the example, the creature dies if its HP is ever reduced to -3 or lower.
You just hear
Oh, Toby. Is it really? I just had the worst thought.
Oh no!
We could taxidermy old Toby.
Yeah, that's exactly what he would want. That's exactly.
Oh no!
We're gonna get him to a cleric. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Keep going, you guys.
Okay.
Keep going.
There's silence for old Toby. As the stream slowly rushes by.
I mean, did we even see it? How far away is it? It's hard to see.
You know what? I think there is one person that saw it,
And it's
her turn.
And she will
screams.
avenge Toby's name. Benny will run screaming, baton still in hand, beginning to swirl it. So that's 1 action point down for the movement to get up against Garnet. I'm going to take a swing at her with my baton. It's my first action. And I got so mad I rolled that right on out of my dice tray, so we'll try that again. Okay. Ooh. A 14 to hit with the baton. That's not
Remember,
good.
you also have exhaustion.
So what does that mean?
It's a -1 to everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Cool. No, I did not remember I had exhaustion or knew what that meant, so thank you. So 13 then.
13. That is still a hit, though.
Okay, so that's 2 damage,
Okay.
and that's 2 action points spent.
Garnet's not looking great.
Cool. Oh, I'm so angry. I am going to spend my final 2 action points and 1 mana point on psychic fear. I want all the fear and loathing that I currently feel straight into her. Okay, so I am going to rack her with terror. So I am going to make a spell check against a target's mental defense while she also makes a mental save. I rolled a 17 on the die plus 3.
Okay.
So first of all, what's her mental defense?
11.
Okay, so that would be a heavy hit.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be 3 psychic damage.
Because what was the total when you rolled?
A dirty 20 against her mental defense. It's not
Yeah.
contested.
Okay, dirty foot. Yeah, that's a heavy.
That's a heavy. So that's 3 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And then, so what was her intelligence save? You said it was 11?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. My save DC is a 12. So she has to move as far as her speed allows away from me.
Okay. So this is what happens. You knock her on the head. As she whirls around, you hit her with this psychic blast that bores into her brain, and her eyes grow wide, and she starts in shock to move backwards, and then lights out, and Garnet is no more.
For Toby!
She falls on for Toby.
Yeah.
Hey, put a skull
Benny
on Toby, please.
No!
Oh, okay.
No!
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Evan likes to torture our party, and Benny officially knows what rage is. So,
Uh-oh.
yeah.
So this is a game-changing moment. Anything else, Benny?
No.
Chad.
Okay, so Chad hears the screams of Benny,
Yeah.
looks back, sees Toby on the ground, dead. I was trying to think of a softer way to put it, but just out.
At repose.
And looks down to Flop Sweat. His dog.
Flop Sweat. Okay.
Flop Sweat, his dog that is satcheled at his side, and a single tear rolls down Chad's cheek and lands on the head of Pipsqueak, his little backpack, Flop Sweat's backpack. And Chad turns. I got you, bro. And is going to use 1 action point to run behind R081T. Is going to use 1 action point to give the help action to R0. Going to use a third action point to give another help die to R0. So it's a D6, I think, on that one,
Yeah,
right?
it goes down.
So granting a help die gives me my SP back. So I am then going to just go behind R0, and this is what I just see all the shoving that you are just so good at doing. And I'm going to support you in that and just push against you as well, just shoving you as into, I forget who this is, Loki, and is going to use Commander's Call in kind of this quiet moment. Isn't even really going to say anything, just with these actions, with this sort of almost like a bit of like a comforting shove, just a brace against your back, R081T. You can use a free reaction to make an attack, a move, or a dodge.
Yeah.
If you would like to.
Oh, I'm gonna f***ing attack, man. I'm like, the time for hot glowing hands and questioning people and being a dick is over. I'm gonna murder this guy. I feel Chad like pushing into my back. I let my tread sink deep into the floor of this cavern, and it's like a Scooby-Doo cartoon. They just start, and you just see all this dust coming up behind. And I am absolutely going to spend an action to do a strike. I'm going to try to run him over.
Nice.
So an action point to do the hit, but I want to give myself advantage. So that's another one. I want to add, I believe if I add an action point, I can increase the damage by 1. And I'm wondering if I can do that 2 times. You know what? I'm gonna crit fish. I want to spend all of my action points on this reaction, is what I'm saying. Okay. So I'm gonna give myself double advantage, even with the help die. I want to crit fish. Okay, I'm spending all 4 action points, 3 of which are to get triple advantage, and 1 of which is to deal an extra point of damage. I want to crit with this help die. All right, here we go. Come on!
Jeez.
Are you f***ing kidding me?
1.
No!
4 1.
Okay. I got a 3, I got a 5. The highest roll was a 12, so I'm glad that I did that. So 12, 13, 17, 21 to hit.
Wow. Okay. Yes.
I assume that hits him.
It's a heavy hit.
It's a heavy hit. Okay, so regular is 2 points, heavy is 1, and then the extra thing was another, so that's 4 points of damage.
Okay.
As I just try to plow over him.
Okay.
Wait a minute, and he's prone, right?
And he's prone.
Melee attacks against him have advantage. I'm just gonna crit pitch.
Roll again. Roll again.
20. Roll 20.
No,
Roll
it's worse.
20.
Damn it. I'm trying for everything I got.
That was 4 die. 4 dice. Oh my god.
I love it. And, all right, so Chad, is your turn even over?
No.
That was all of my points.
Okay.
That was
all your
everything I
points.
had. Yeah.
You are very sad to see that homie stands up.
I'm out of action points.
And he just says, "Hello. My name is Sepetus Kane. I just want to congratulate you on being a truly worthy adversary. You win today, but I'll be back. I will be back, and the consequence will be with me." And at that, 2 things happen. In his hand, his glued together hands glow bright red as a fire kind of is able to start in the middle of them. And he kind of pulls, and the glue kind of melts, so he's able to get out. So his hands are free. He has a cool like thing that allows him to not have to use verbal or somatic components, and so that one was not. And so then, with his hands free, he says, "Live to see another day." Right. And this wall of fog appears in front of you, and it is extremely heavy fog. Let's see, it reaches 4 spaces. So the fog is like just covering y'all in this inky, impossible to see through, heavily obscured space. And then you don't hear anything else.
Well, that guy, I gotta go see my buddy. And I dump all the trash and hit the treads into fast mode, and I go speeding down to Toby. I know when to cut my losses.
Yeah. Yes.
Can I take my turn after Robots?
Yeah, that's Robot's turn, and just kind of books it, okay?
Oh,
okay,
I don't have any action points. I just assumed
That's
that
true.
we were out of combat,
Yeah,
so
I was going to say,
I have a Hail Mary, if I may.
Oh.
Running forward 4 spaces.
Okay.
Straight up the map. I have a spell that the range is 10 spaces.
Okay.
And it does not say I have to see them. It just says you whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear. So I want to just fling another psychic fear where, in that direction, if he is within 10 spaces of me, if he's already moved out. I don't know, because I can't see because of the fog.
Right.
But that was 1 action point.
Okay.
To run, and then I'm going to spend 3 so I can give myself 2 for the cast, and then 1 for advantage.
Okay.
If I may.
What does he need to do if you hit him?
So make a spell check against the target's mental defense.
Okay.
Well, and he would make an intelligence save and would move as far away from me as he can, which it sounds like he already is. So that's going to be, I am exhausted, so it's only +3 instead of +4. So that is a 16, because I rolled a 5 and a 13.
Okay.
I only want to hit him with a psychic fear. What's his mental defense number?
14.
Okay, so that hits. If he's within 10 spaces of me, he would take 2 psychic damage.
Okay, so I'm gonna paint it this way. The fog eventually clears. There's no sign of him. You heard no cry of pain, but you could very well have hit him. I like this image of like, no, like this helpless kind of feeling of like your friend is dead and you're just like, no, just give everything that you've got at the end, but you actually don't know.
I have no idea. Yeah.
And you won't know.
I had to try.
You did. I love that. I love that. Wow. That was exciting. This fog clears, and there is no sign of anyone standing there. You look over, and the bruised, cut, bloody body of Arya her head is nodding and barely conscious herself, but she's alive. You have saved her, and any information that she may have had, she was heavily tortured, but hopefully she didn't give anything up, and you will find you take the body of Arya and your fallen friend Toby back across the lake in complete silence. You've won. You won the day, but unfortunately, you lost a friend. And you get back, and there is an anticlimactic element to it because of this festival is still raging once you return. There are people who are very angry at you for stealing a boat, and they come up like, Rent-A-Cop style and kind of like get in your face, and you just one growl. They just know, know that they should not be messing with the 3 of you.
Yeah, I knocked them over off of the pier into the water to get out of our way. Yeah.
Let's this is a one shot.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
But
We're coming back for Green Loki.
So many unanswered questions. Why were those guys wearing fake uniforms?
Why were they wearing
Zepetus cane?
Who has Arya? Yeah.
And what knowledge does Arya have that
and what does she
they
have?
would do this for? And we gotta bring back old Toby. Gotta bring back old Toby, man.
Even if it's as a stiff immortalized.
We either have to find. Yeah.
Just his head. Just his
I
head.
have to find a Toby to Toby, or
the chest, on the wall.
Yeah.
Robit absolutely goes through databanks to find, first of all, the second best taxidermist, because Toby was the best. Second best taxidermist, and the best cleric in town, because you got to have a plan A and a plan B.
You don't mount Toby's taxidermied head on top of Robit's trash can head.
Yeah.
Horrifying.
Yeah.
I got the hot glue gun. We're good.
Come on.
That's one version of the A/B test. Another version is that, true to his word, you start a taxidermy business in Toby's honor, or if we continue this, then you get revenge, and Toby's name lives on in a different way. Either way, Rupert is extremely apologetic for your loss and difficulty, but incredibly happy to have Arya back, and the information that she has is invaluable, and it is kind of game changing and a little bit government crushing. So if we meet again in this world of Tathesia, then we will find out more. But until then, excellent job, you guys. Our first DC20 full-on one-shot.
Level 2. Level 2.
Oh, yeah.
Level 2.
Oh, yeah.
Level 2.
I don't even know what to do, level 2. But I want it. I want it for everybody. So, wow.
We will avenge Toby's name.
Okay.
We will.
I'm into it.
We're getting Toby
just,
back.
Just hear me out. Just hear me out.
Okay.
Taxidermy old Toby's head.
Okay.
Glue it to Robit's head, and then Robit can have a proper name. The name will be Old Roby.
Old Roby.
This is perfect, because I did not get to use the construct ability, which is that you can absorb armor.
Yes.
But does it say anything? I mean, you know what? We could just reflavor that I'm absorbing Toby and using that as modifications.
I love it.
Like you're in a mascot.
Literal meat suit.
Literal meat suit.
My God.
I'm picturing two giant trash flaps open on the side, and just Toby's arms, the long-limbed arms come out.
Spin maneuver where it's just slap.
Yes.
Slap.
I don't think I got to use the whirlwind technique, but that's what that is. And honestly, that feels right now, because level 2 is just... I don't get that technique until I get Toby's arms.
Okay.
That's just how it works.
Oh my God.
That was amazing. Thank you all for joining us for this spirited run of a DC20 one-shot. We did our best. We hope that we made the coach proud to the best of our ability. Even if not, I had a great time.
Yeah, we hope that you had fun.
We're playing the 0.4 alpha, so it's already out of date. So what? We had fun, and that's all that mattered.
Absolutely. We definitely have people to thank. We have our friend, our dear friend Seth, who has joined us for this. And I really, truly don't want you to ever leave. So thank you, Seth, for being here and giving your time and energy as a brilliant technician-ing.
You're so good.
Technical brain. You're really good at playing games.
Warlording. Yeah.
Yes.
Really were.
You really are. Seth is a professional dungeon master that if you want to know more about this game or 5e or probably some other games, please SethMckay.com, correct? Yep. We'd like to thank Cassie.
Cozy Cassie on the Instagrams and the YouTubes.
Yeah.
Yes, who designed the beautiful artwork for our characters today.
Well, and if you join our Discord, you will very soon get to use the emojis, the reactions that she's making specifically for our channel too. So
reactions,
please come hang out with us.
Yeah, please. We have a beautiful Discord. We have an incredible Patreon. Well, we just meet the coolest people. Mortal Bane helped me out so much with the monsters. really, it's just the best group. So please come hang out with us, be friends. We'll play with y'all too.
So Mortal Bane killed Toby.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's gonna be
Mortal
so
Bane
pleased.
did kill Toby though.
Yeah.
Mortal Bane, this is on you, our Beastmaster.
I don't know.
We
Thanks.
do.
Thanks. It's truly it's like one of my dreams. I love it.
He does. He really does. He loves dying. And of course, the coach, dungeon coach, Alan. Please
Literally.
thank him for working so hard on this amazing game, which is not done again.
Yeah.
So come on, join the ranks.
Thanks to all of our Pocket Pals in our Discord and to our patrons, because y'all support and feist for all of this makes it even more possible for us to do this, which is what we love and who we love doing it with. So thanks to y'all.
Yeah.
This was fun.
Amen.
Hopefully there's more down the road. We hope to see you soon in the Pocket Dimension.
The pocket dimension.
Pocket dimension.
The pocket dimension. The pocket dimension. The pocket dimension.